Discrimination is a hellhound that gnaws at Negroes in every waking moment of their lives to remind them that the lie of their inferiority is accepted as truth in the society dominating them. It may be true that the law cannot make a man love me, but it can keep him from lynching me, and I think that's pretty important. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life is what is important. One of the greatest casualties of the war in Vietnam is the Great Society, shot down on the battlefield of Vietnam. The art of acceptance is the art of making someone who has just done you a small favor wish that he might have done you a greater one. The moral arc of the universe bends at the elbow of justice. Almost always, the creative, dedicated minority has made the world better. Law and order exist for the purpose of establishing justice, and when they fail in this purpose they become the dangerously structured dams that block the flow of social progress. The hope of a secure and livable world lies with disciplined nonconformists who are dedicated to justice, peace and brotherhood. The question is not whether we will be extremists, but what kind of extremists we will be. The nation and the world are in dire need of creative extremists. All progress is precarious, and the solution of one problem brings us face to face with another problem. The sweltering summer of the Negro's legitimate discontent will not pass until there is an invigorating autumn of freedom and equality. Since being in India, I am more convinced than ever before that the method of nonviolent resistance is the most potent weapon available to oppressed people in their struggle for justice and human dignity. When you are right, you cannot be too radical. When you are wrong, you cannot be too conservative. If I wish to compose or write or pray or preach well, I must be angry. Then all the blood in my veins is stirred, and my understanding is sharpened. Property is intended to serve life, and no matter how much we surround it with rights and respect, it has no personal being. It is part of the earth man walks on. It is not man. Oppressed people cannot remain oppressed forever. The yearning for freedom eventually manifests itself. The past is prophetic in that it asserts loudly that wars are poor chisels for carving out peaceful tomorrows. It is incontestable and deplorable that Negroes have committed crimes, but they are derivative crimes. They are born of the greater crimes of the white society. Nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon. Indeed, it is a weapon unique in history, which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it.